Hello everyone and welcome back to Zeta's world. This is Arafellin, and after getting rather frustrated with Rainforest Castle last time, let's head into the desert instead. We have some nice new deserty music with... not sure what that instrument at the beginning is called, but you hear it a lot in Egyptian sounding music. Okay, they're basically the enemies that appeared in Zeux' world in these levels, but they're much slower and they also look a lot better animated now. Although the hitbox seems a bit wonky. I use a heart. Yeah, sand is kind of like in Mario 3. Also very hard to jump out of. So that's something to keep in mind. Can I make that? Yeah, I might need to bounce off the enemy. All that for two gems. But yeah, sand physics is definitely different. Also note that these are solid from the outside. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to need to get used to the hitboxes on these to do well in the stages. Yeah, that looks like you can't jump back up from if you get down there. So maybe stick to the top. No, there is more down here. Yeah, something about the way this spiral looks really neat. Don't know that there's more to the left there. And anytime there's a little separate piece of a cactus like that, it makes me suspicious that maybe there's a hidden prize block. Okay, this you obviously need to go down for. Yep. Some coins and gems. Don't want to fall on that because there's no way I'm getting back out. Looks like there's more up there, but it's easy to get to from here, so that's probably where the exit was. That sounds right. Still don't know what those things blowing by are. The same as in the beach walk. That wasn't ideal, but it worked. Okay, 100%. Easy every time. And this connects to Desertsands 2, which we also got to from Rainforest 2. Does this have some easy health? No, this is just the gems. Though if you do want to farm gems, this is a pretty good place to do it. Anyway. Was hoping to get some quick health, but not there. Because this stage... Okay, to start with, I'm going to try to just clear it. But there is a lot of level underneath the level. Okay, because you can't jump out of this well, you need to go from here. Again, that was not an issue in Zeux' world. You could jump out of the sand pretty easily. But here you actually need those low lips to get out. Yep, free health. Well, that's nice. I do like that the enemies can drop things. Yeah, those blocks there are actually useful now because you can't just jump right out of the sand at the end. Which is not a thing in Zeux' world. You can just jump out of it and be fine. And yeah, I wasn't thorough there, but you can see I missed a lot. Let's start by grabbing these. Can I hit that without bouncing on something? It doesn't look like it. That's frustrating. So I'll wait for this to come here. And... okay, it doesn't go off the edge of the level because they don't in this game. And I missed it twice. Something about their hitbox is really throwing me off. Okay, this was a vulnerability? Yep. Anyway, you want to come down into the sand. And I think this first one you can just go straight down and you're fine. Yep. And there's a springboard, which bounces you back up into the sand. In Zeux' world, this kept bouncing you higher and higher and higher until you bounce out of the sand at the top with kind of a turbo, whatever. Okay, wrong side of that. I'll worry about getting the stuff down here first and then go back up, but as I recall, one side of this big sand thing had some gems down here. Guess not. Or maybe they redesigned it. It would be a nice anti-frustration measure. But... it seems like a really big change to make. Maybe it was down the side of the others. Okay, that is a prize. One up. I was afraid it was going to break on me, but anyway. Rather than worrying about completion, I'm going to worry about the more important secret in this stage. Should keep coming. As I was saying, if you keep coming along here, you jump past the end, the apparent end, and yeah, overshot it. But there's a big trampoline there. On second thought, I think I'll try seeing if I can see anything down there, because I can always hit escape to... yeah, there's a gem. And I think there's another one towards the end. So the trouble with these in Zeux' world was bouncing back out was a real pain, because it was incredibly easy to bonk your head on the ceiling, which would keep you from bouncing out safely. Really? Anyway, like I was saying, the hitboxes on those are weird. At least they feel weird. Maybe they're not as bad as they feel, but they feel bad. Yep, and you can't bounce high enough to get into the sand from those. I think it was one of these last few that had the other. Was it the last one or the before that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, and I overshot the trampoline, which is a thing I kept doing in Zeux' world as well. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of those. You kind of aim towards the back of the body. Okay, it's the last pillar that has it. Yep. Yep, like I was saying about hitting your head. You kind of need to go off the edge of the block. And here, I want to go pretty far, but not too far. There. There's another springboard here, which rockets you up into the clouds. And up here, the remaining 3 gems. And that. Which is the most important thing in the stage. Yeah, I haven't really said much about the Z's, but Basically, after you beat what seems to be the final boss, you're able to get to an extra stage, basically, where you need to have collected all 13 of the Z's to proceed. And you can get all the way through that and the following stages. Then not only do you unlock the ultimate power, you also get to the real final boss. But we'll save that until then. I think I'll deliberately avoid getting one of them just to show what it does. Grassland Z is pretty easy to not get. Oh. Should have left some of those. Or maybe there'll be another one coming back. Maybe not. Yeah, that's too low, I think. Yeah. Nope, these should work. If I can... There. Got a little health. I think that will be... No, that's too high. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, I'll forget about that coin then. Almost 100% should be good enough. For everything except unlocking time trial. And again, I don't know if the 100% even matter for anything except unlocking that. Yeah, let's just finish the stage with the Z. Didn't really want to get that, but it was hard to avoid. But we get extended invulnerability. And... yeah, missing that one coin for 97%. Oh well. I can always go back for it if I want to. Anyway, on to the Desert Castle, which as I recall was a fairly large stage, but more interesting and less annoying than Rainforest. Again, we have the slowed down music. I wonder if you could bounce up to that key from here without having to go through the what you're normally supposed to. Let's use that part. Visible block, nothing important. But yeah, you have this whole system of pipes and whatever, and... oh, that jam can shoot up through the girders, that's annoying. You can't really do anything about it there unless you use a weapon. Okay, these you have to go around. I misdirect their shots. I think the top one hit me. Hard to tell. These don't show up terribly well, especially with all the noise in the background. We have lava down here. The Gemovision helps there with the extra blocks that would not have been there if we hadn't cleared the Mountain View and Aquaria castles. The jump is still makeable without them, but it's a lot easier with. Especially with the risk of hitting your head on the girder. There's a bunch of little rooms in these pipe maze. Just a few coins. But of course, if you want 100%, you need to get them all. I know you can do these jumps. Yep. Because you have to for the one super secret level I did. Yeah, that reminds me. I did check the manual to see if there was a way to drop a sword or scepter that you were using. I did not find anything for that, but I did find what it calls concentrate. You press down, and it doesn't seem to do anything, but if you press jump while holding down, you kind of do a little hop forward, which can be useful in places. Ouch. Alright, there's a spring. Yeah, there's somewhere down you need to go. I forget where exactly, though. Probably around here. No? Here. Yeah, and there's the locked doors. So I will use the red key to make up some space in my inventory. For the blue key, which is up from the right-hand side. We did see it already near the beginning of the stage, but unless you can bounce on these flying, swirling snake things, you can't get there from there. Springboard there. Yeah, you can't actually go out the sides of these, but you can come out up here. And this is what I was saying about cactuses hiding blocks sometimes. So bounce up there. I'm going to go up here and... okay, yeah. Try to avoid the crab. This one I want to take out because it's in the way. Use the heart. I think there was another heart down here. Yes. My memory's helping. Sometimes. Alright, more health here, and the boss down below. I spy with my little eye a little blue smiley. So this drops eyeballs. They used to explode. You want to bounce on it when it drops. Not stand too close because... well, that's different. It used to be just an explosion. Okay, you can jump on these. That's good to know. Yeah, I think I like this version of the fight better. It's more interesting than just explosion for area damage. And being able to bounce on the projectiles helps too. Especially since they can drop things. That was a gem bag. Yeah, use a heart. I did get a free one. And another one there. Yeah, these really help. Need to get to it before it bursts. Yeah, I'm liking this boss a lot more than the original version of it. I wonder if you can bounce up and hit it. It seems like with the way these eyeballs are going, you might be able to bounce off of them, get up to the big one while it's hovering on the top. It didn't work. I'm not sure if it's because you can't or if I just misaimed. Didn't mean to grab that, but that worked out okay. There's a sword. And this does aim at you when it's falling. Okay, one more hit. That's wind. I don't want wind. Grab the heart just in case. Yeah, it feels like it's dropping more and staying up there longer at the end, but you should be ashamed of hitting people in the eye like that. Okay. And a Triforce piece. Or at least the appearance of one. That's a pretty easy 100%. Yeah, the red aura means you just fought the boss, so if you go back in, you can do the boss refight. Which apparently also locks you out of the normal boss fight. Or the infinite mode, that's what they call it. I'm going to buy a heart here. And also spend one of the scepters so I have some inventory space. Do I want to go in the tower? I think I'll save that for next time. So, for now, this has been Arafel playing Zeta's World, and we've basically cleared this island. We do have more percentage to do in a few places. I think there was a super secret stage next to the rainforest here. Yeah. But for now, next time we'll head into the tower, so hope to see you then.